Hey you guys, this is Mr. Dickey. I just wanted to take a few minutes to do a quick demo of the rim design for those of you who would like to see this done. So I'm going to start out by having SolidWorks set up. I'm in a part file. I'm using MMGS and for millimeters, obviously because of the large numbers. And I'm going to start out with a sketch in the right plane because we're going to create a revolve first of this rim and then do a pattern cut to make our pattern of the spokes. Alright, so starting out, I'll start in the right plane and just start a sketch here. It's going to rotate to the right plane like this. I typically will start with a center line off the origin, and we'll bring it up about, I'm going to zoom out so we get about the distance I want, about 445 or so ish, and I'm going to push escape and then start creating this sketch following my example here on the right. So come on over, bring it up and kind of create the general idea of what I want to do. And come like this and go vertical, over, down, so it mouse over this so it kind of has that inner section right there. Okay, so there's the main sketch. I'm going to go ahead and smart dimension the largest dimensions first, and this is going to be 445, and I'm going to go with 84 here. Enter. The distance from here to here is 30, and this is 100 for this one. So I'm just kind of moving up. Oops. There it is, 100. And moving up, we'll go to 105 degrees from here to here. And then coming up, we'll do 105 again to these two. Show it right there, 105, enter. And this distance is 45. Well, coming up, we have, this is 30. You push escape and drag this over a little bit so I can see that. And then smart dimension from here to here. Try it again. Go from this line to this line. It's going to be 30. And 105 degrees right here as it shows on this side. This is going to be the same over here. So from here to here is going to be 105. There it is. Push escape, bring that a little bit out. Looks like I need this to be 20 for this one. This edge here. Push escape, and looks like I'm missing the 64 right there across from the center to this edge. Bring that up to here. Okay, so everything is now black. It's defined, as it says, fully defined down here. Push the F key to center this, and I'm looking at all my details here to make sure everything's set up and correct. Okay, when I have that done, I can exit my sketch, and actually let me go back into that and do the mirror right here. So I'm going to grab the entire sketch, go to the mirror command or mirror entities, and it already, because it sees the center line, it automatically makes the mirror for me. Exit my sketch. I'm going to go to the Revolve bus base command now, and I'll select the axis, which is the bottom line, and that makes that the revolve. There's the shape I want. Check mark that. So we're good. There it is. I'm going to go over here and just show plain white, and it's a little easier to see the details of that. For the spokes, I'm going to create a sketch here and then cut that through and do the pattern. So I'm going to start a sketch actually on this surface right here, and I'm going to you can see the origins on that surface. I'm going to bring it to normal 2, so I'm looking straight at that, and then I'll go ahead and start creating this sketch. Notice that this is 20 degrees, this is vertical, and the center of, or the axis of this should be on the origin down here. So I'm going to go ahead and start this by, actually I'm going to use convert entities to select this existing edge here and this one here, and then check mark those. That creates a sketch right there for me. Sketch line, circle right there and right here. Okay. So I'll go back to normal 2 again, and then I'm going to create the a line right here close to the origin. at that quadrant up to this one right there, and escape, and then another one from a random point to here, from here to here. There it is. From there I can go ahead and create, I'm going to go to a hidden line views just for clarity, so you see what's going on here. And I'm going to create a smart dimension between these two lines, because this has to be 20. Alright, that's cool. And I'm going to bring this, bring a center line down from here, from this line, and to there. And there's different ways to do this, but I kind of like to see it as a center line and then this line I want. So I'm going to choose this line, and then use the control key and select this one, and then make these collinear so they line up. Alright? And just for clarity, I'm going to do the same thing with this one. So from the origin, this is going to go to here, and then these are both vertical and coincident, so they're in line. Alright. So now I'm going to use the trim command. A power trim means that I just click with an index finger click and just push through that line. So I'm cutting this off right there and right there. If I go back to a solid view, what I have then is I have that line, which was representing the converted entity, which I created there, and then this one is a line right there which I created, and I trimmed it off by just pushing through that. Okay, so that's my sketch. I need to have a radius of 50 here, radius of 10 on this side, radius of 20 right there, and then this is also a radius of 20 right in there. Okay, so I'm going to use a sketch fillet. The nice thing about sketch fillets is that when you select, you can go ahead and set it. Let's say we're going to do the 10 radius first. I'm going to grab this vertex right there and click on that, and then check mark it, and then change this to 50, for example, and then click on this one, and then check mark it, change it back to 20, push enter, and click on that vertex and this one as well, and check mark it. So what's cool about that is that this, when you put in use the fillet option, it's an automatic tangency set up between the arc and the line, which we have to have. So this arc and this arc here are tangent, which is what we're seeing. So these are, it's already preset for us, so I'm ready to go. And now I'm ready to go ahead and do my first cut. I'll exit my sketch, features, extruded cut. I'll go through all for that. So it goes through the entire part. Check mark that. There's the cut. And again, it should be lining up with that edge right there, and it is. I'm looking to see if these are lined up with these two edges, and they're right in place. Now I'm going to go ahead and do my pattern. To do a circular pattern right here, the first thing is I need to turn on temporary axis, which are here in hide show items, which is right there. View temporary axis. Turn that on, and I should have. There's my axis for any cylinder or hole have an axis in it. For example, this one right here have axes for the radius centers. So now I'm going to go to a circular pattern and choose my axis first, which is going to be the axis for the pattern right here. And then I know I need 15. Push enter, equal spacing, and the feature I want is going to be this cut here. So I'm going to open this drop down list, go down to my extrude cut 1, and there it starts to preview it because I have partial preview turned on. Check mark that. I'm set. Looks like I have what I need. I'm going to go ahead and turn off the temporary axis to get those out of there. And I'm going to go ahead and change my my material to plastics, and then polyethylene, I believe it is, high density. I'm going to right click on materials, add a material in plastics right here. There it is, PE high density, and we'll apply that and close. And then if I did this right, when I evaluate it and go to mass properties, I should have the correct mass weight, which is right there. So 21383.83 is right on there. It is right there. Okay, so we're good to go. So hopefully that helps. And again, if you have any questions or need more help, check with me in class. Otherwise, have a great day. We'll see you later. Bye.